Welcome to SpiceCandies. I want to re-operate my dehydrator, my solar dehydrator. I've cleaned it up off camera. It's now ready to work, and we're going to start with an orange and an apple. Now if your apples are starting to get old and crinkled, it just means that they're drying up. So let's dry it up really fast. So I'm going to decore the apple. Let's use a standard decoring. I'll just puncture it going through, and I like to do it several times. It's easier than trying to rotate around the core. This one is not good for us. If we get another one. Right, everything washed. Let's try again. It's nice and clean. All we need to do now is cut it. Cue the fast motion. So this is a solar dehydrator. If you guys have not seen it, you're welcome to try and search for my previous video on building it. It's there. If you're thinking of building a solar dehydrator, I can tell you this is rather easy on one hand and well worth it on the other. It's really a lot of fun. It's basically zero effort once you build it. You have to protect it from the rain and so on, of course, but once you build it, it's ready, it's done, and all you have to do is put fruits in there, give them 2 days, take them out, you're done. Off camera I did put some lemon juice over there, and you have to be careful to cut the slices evenly thin. They don't have to be super thin, although it will speed up the drying time. They do have to be even, so not all of these are going to dry off at a certain pace, and some are going to be left behind still drying. So that's all there is to it. So fairly simple, not overly complex. Okay, take this out, I'll support it with a plate, and I'll just put the fruits there. Now if you have the time and the energy, you can put drawers, sort of racks there, so they can hold this sheet while you're working. That's going to be nice. And maybe if I build a bigger one, I'll do that. Right now I have very little place. Pretty packed here with my extra space, so this is not a problem. Top to bottom, I'll just lock it in place so ants won't find their way in there, which is really simple. I have a locking nut there, and there we go. This is full. I'll be seeing it in 2 days, and I'll have some lovely dried fruits, and these apples are going to be crisp. I mean really crisp. Same goes for the oranges. I'll be seeing you in 2 days. For me it's going to take 2 days, for you just 1 second. The magic of YouTube is working, and I'll see you then. Well, as you can see, the fruit orientation here has changed. We have had a massive ant infestation, but after the second day, as the fruit started to dry out considerably, the ants vanished. They didn't come back for about a week plus. So I said, well, maybe the heat and humidity or lack of inside the dehydrator taught them a lesson, and the harsh environment persuaded them not to come over. So I tried another batch of fruits. Well, that didn't work. Although they did not climb on the apples, they are on the oranges over there, as you can see. Actually, I don't think you can, but I can see. There are only a few brave ones. But this is annoying. I had to wash everything up again and use a fresh batch of sticks, so I'm going to decommission it for now. I'm going to find a finer mesh or a finer screen to protect it from these tiny ants. I hope this is not going to ruin the efficiency of the setup. And this is actually puzzling because I didn't use that kind of a mesh last time. But who knows? Apologies for the lack of proper lighting, but this is nighttime and I don't have too many lights over here. So we'll have to make do. We're having a small war over here. The ants are insisting, especially they like oranges apparently. And I dislike ants in my food. So we're going to have a small interaction. Instead of using poison or other nasty elements, like other toxic sprays and stuff like that, we're going to use a very simple. So this is a screen for flour, and we're going to hope these tiny little ants that like to visit my dehydrating food, let's call it this way, can't pass through that. So I'm going to cut this screen out, and actually I'm not sure if I have to cut it. Oh, it's like that, so cleanable sort of ish. Whatever, I'm gonna cut it out, hot melt, glue it over there, and here we go. Side note guys, as you can see, this model is working wonderfully. These are crisp. I can literally break these apart. Very rigid, and they smell just wonderful. And I still got an ant here and there still walking all over the surface, so today they're going to be gone. Hey guys, okay. It's been quite a small war this morning, and I think I won. I'm not sure actually, but I think I have won. Basically speaking, I left them a piece of a cookie last night. It was a chocolate chips cookie, in case you guys must know. But I was sure I would be able to munch on that cookie as a trophy of my victory, having put all this fancy foam and everything and locked it solid tight. I was pretty sure there would be no ants. Well, I was wrong. There were lots of ants. And the first place for them to go through was this one. Let me get you guys closer to the action. Yeah, I know it's a bit dark. Sorry about that. That's the lighting I got in the porch. So, first part to go through was this. So I added another foam layer so they can't go through there. A second try, there's a tiny bit of a hole over here on this side, like that. So I clogged that up. I was already on my way to work and I was in a hurry, so I put just some masking tape there and hope for the best. Well, although I'll have to clean this entire rack and the skewers and everything on the fifth time, for the fifth time, that's a go. I think we have very few ants there. The remaining ants that I didn't manage to get rid of them. So we have very few ants in there. And basically this is a win because the ants are stuck. They can't get out. And I actually am quite surprised to see them still alive after this hot day. It's probably been something like 60 degrees in there. Hey guys! So I'll try to get the ants out, wash everything, clean it up, get it set, and I'm gonna put another piece of cookie there, another piece of chocolate chip cookie. Well guys, this is iteration number 10. I had 10 times tried to seal this, and well, I'm hoping it's good. I've tried for quite some time to get these guys to get into their favorite food supermarket and they didn't manage to, so we'll see if this happens. I'm going to use their favorite food and my favorite food, an orange. Well guys, I think we did it. No ants. Not this time anyway. I'm quite pleased. Actually, oranges are their favorite according to my speckled dehydrated fruit test, if you'd like to call it this way. But this time we really did it. No ants. Really sealed it all. It took me 10 times of ruining fruits for ants, or donating fruits to ants and other food types like cookies and such, but we got it. So let me share the result. These are nice. They're crisp. Oh, just lost it for the ants. There again. Really solid, hard. Took them 2 days to dry. I think I'm gonna give them another day to dry off. But all in all, we did it. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a sweet day.